Well, the Government Relations, Ethics, and Transparency Committee meeting of January 27, 2026 come to order. It is 1:39 p.m. I'm your chair, Kawanai Batungan, and this is my first time chairing a County Council committee meeting. It's an honor to be here. And it being great, I brought with me my own gavel today. This is a piece of the Berlin Wall. So I was born in 1989, and two geopolitical events of significance happened that year. One was the Berlin Wall coming down. The other was Tiananmen Square. And so in my lifetime, I've seen the trajectories of two different people go on in two wildly different directions. And that has stuck with me. And the lessons from being in both Germany and China and seeing how free and prosperous they are has stuck with me. So as I take the helm of this committee, focusing on government relations, ethics, and transparency, I just wanted to pause and acknowledge where I'm coming from and my hopes for what we can achieve together in this committee. With that, members, in accordance with the Sunshine Law, please identify by name who, if anyone, is in the room, vehicle, or workplace with you today. Minors do not need to be identified. Committee Vice Chair, Nohelani U'uhajins.
Aloha, Chair. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. I am very excited to see you up there, although I miss this committee and this committee staff so much. But I'm so happy for you, and I'm happy for us. Real quick, if I could, today is my grandma's 87th birthday, so happy birthday, Grandma U'u. Thank you.
Councilmember Tom Cook.
Good afternoon, Chair. Thank you for sharing that. 1989 was an important time for me. That's when I got my general contractor's license. So just sharing. I'm really looking forward to the meeting. And yeah, I'm glad that you're here doing it, and welcome.
Thank you. Councilmember Gabe Johnson is excused. Council Chair Alice Lee.
Well, good afternoon, Chair. Looking forward to your meeting. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And let's see, in 1989, I was starting my first year on the council. Yeah. Thank you.
Councilmember Tamara Paulton. Excused for now. Okay. Councilmember Kiani Rollins Fernandez.
Aloha awina la kako, my Molokai nui ahina. I am at my private residence alone, but I will be joined by my two children who are minors and potentially my husband, who's not a minor, McKenna Fernandez. Maybe around like 2:30 is usually when they come home. And there are currently no testifiers at the Molokai District Office, and hau'oli laha no to Nohe's tutu u'u.
Thank you. Councilmember Shane Sinensi.
Hey, aloha, winala, Chair, and congratulations on your first meeting here at my home office. I'm here by myself, and O'ole lahanau to Nohe's tutuhine. And in 1989, I was 4 years out of high school.
Members, I really didn't mean this for this to become a where were you in 1989? Councilmember Yukilei Sugimura is excused. Okay, so from Corporation Counsel, we have here with us Thomas Colby, Deputy Corporation Counsel. Glenn Pascual, Deputy Corporation Counsel, and Kristen Tarnstrom, Deputy Corporation Counsel. We also have with us, or will be having with us, Jordan Molina, Director of Public Works, and Deputy Chief Wade Maeda from the Maui Police Department. We also have our committee staff, Maria Leon, Committee Secretary, Casey Apo Takayama, Senior Legislative Analyst, Clarissa McDonald, Legislative Analyst, Peter Hanano, Legislative Attorney, and Leigh Deneen and Jean Pokipala, Council Services Assistant Clerks. Staff, do we have any testifiers?
Chair, there's currently no one who has signed up to testify. Would you like me to do a last call just to
Yes,
see?
please.
If anybody is in the chamber and would like to testify, please let staff know, or on Microsoft Teams, please raise your hand. This is final call for beginning of the meeting testimony. 3, 2, 1. Chair, it appears that nobody wishes to testify.
Thank you. Members, without objection, can we close public testimony for the beginning of the meeting? Thank you. Okay, members, so we have before us Resolution 25-214, which would approve settlement of the estate of Matthew Lewis Pereira, deceased et al. Versus County of Maui et al. Civil 2 CCV-22-000045, filed on June 13, 2023. The claim alleges wrongful death and damages from a motor vehicle versus motor vehicle collision that occurred at the intersection of Derry Road and Kulike Street in Kahului on December 13, 2020. May I have opening comments from Deputy Corporation Counsel Glenn Pascual and Director Jordan Molina.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Chair Batangan, Vice Chair Hodgins, and members of the great committee. This is a wrongful death case involving a motor vehicle accident between a motorcycle driven by Matthew Lewis Pereira, deceased, and another vehicle driven by defendant Patrick George Ventura. In addition to defendant Ventura, the plaintiffs have asserted claims against the County of Maui, the State of Hawaii, and Alexander and Baldwin, related to the design and construction of Derry Road at or near Hukelike Street, where the subject accident occurred. So a little bit of background about the accident itself. On December 13, 2020, at approximately 11:48 a.m., Matthew Pereira was riding his 1987 Harley-Davidson Heritage Softail motorcycle westbound on Derry Road in Kahului. He was not wearing a helmet. The motorcycle had been customized, was equipped with only a rear brake, and was not equipped with front or rear turn signals. At the same time, Patrick Ventura was proceeding on Hukelike Street in his Chevrolet S10 pickup truck towards Derry Road, intending to make a left turn on Derry Road to go to Maui Marketplace. At the time of the accident, Hukelike Street was owned by the County of Maui. Derry Road was owned by Alexander and Baldwin, but maintained by the State of Hawaii as a result of historical contractual arrangements between the state and A&B. The posted speed limits were 30 miles per hour on Derry Road and 20 miles per hour on Hukelike Street. As Patrick Ventura approached the stop line on Hukelike Street, he stopped briefly and then proceeded into the intersection intending to make that left turn. Unfortunately, he made contact with Matthew Pereira's motorcycle, who was traveling on Derry Road towards Lahaina. As a result of the collision, Mr. Pereira suffered head injuries in the accident and died at the Maui Memorial Medical Center on December 15th, 2020. Mr. Ventura was questioned by the investigating officer of the Maui Police Department at the accident scene, and he later agreed to a blood draw. Toxicology revealed the presence of methamphetamine, amphetamine, and delta-9 THC COOH. A search warrant executed on Mr. Ventura's truck produced a clear glass pipe with a bulbous end containing a white crystalline residue and a small Ziploc type bag containing crystal residue. Testing of the residue was positive for methamphetamine. Mr. Ventura was charged with negligent homicide. He entered into a plea agreement and was sentenced to 1 year in jail and 5 years probation. He served his jail time, but he may still be on probation, although I believe it's probably ending soon. Mr. Ventura's truck was not insured. Matthew Pereira was 28 years old at the time of his death. He was married to Chloe Pereira, and they had a minor son. Matthew was self-employed in his own body shop. In addition to his wife and son, Matthew was survived by his father and mother, Robert and Renee. They are all plaintiffs in this case. Trial in this matter was set for February 2, 2026 before the Honorable Judge Kirsten Hammond. However, on November 7, 2025, the parties participated in mediation with mediator Keith Hunter. As a result of the mediation and subsequent discussions, the parties have tentatively agreed to a settlement, subject to approval from the respective legislative bodies. Because this case involves ongoing litigation and has not yet been resolved, we request the opportunity to convene an executive meeting to discuss questions and issues pertaining to the powers, duties, privileges, immunities, and liabilities of the county, as well as settlement-related matters. Thank you.
Thank you, Corporation Counsel. Do we have anybody from Public Works wishing to provide opening statements?
Chair, Jordan Molina, Director with Public Works. We have no comments at this time. Thank you.
Thank you, Director Molina. Members, before moving into discussion, I'll receive testimony for grade 1124.
Chair, there's currently no one who has signed up to testify. Would you like me to do a last call?
Yes, please.
If somebody's in the chamber, please let staff know. Or if you'd like to testify on Microsoft Teams, please raise your hand. This is final call. 3, 2, 1. Chair, it appears that nobody wishes to testify.
Thank you. Members, seeing that there is nobody wishing to testify, without objection, I will now close oral testimony on this item. As a reminder, written testimony will continue to be accepted. Members, the chair will be implementing a 3-minute questioning period per member with a 1-minute follow-up round. Are there any members wishing to ask any questions in open session at this time? Okay. I see 2 hands. I'll start on my left side. Member Senenzi.
Mahalo, Chair. And sorry, it was kind of soft online, but remind me again why Maui County is named in the litigation.
Oh, sorry. I'll try to speak louder this time, more directly. I thought I was kind of spitting into the mic, but yes, good question. Thank you for that question, Councilmember Senenzi. The County of Maui was named in the lawsuit because they own Hukelike Street, which is the intersection where the accident occurred. The allegations against the county are related to the design and construction of the intersection, which is alleged to have resulted in obstructed sight lines for drivers on Hukelike Street.
Okay, thank you for that. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Member Senenzi. Member Cook.
Thank you, Chair. Are there 3 parties to this? Is it A and B, the state and the county?
Thank you for your question. Technically, there are 4. Patrick Ventura, the driver, is technically a party. However, because of his uninsured status, well, actually, I should probably talk about that in session, but there are 4 parties: the driver, County of Maui, State of Hawaii, and A and B.
And then my second and final question, time-wise, was this before Dairy Road was improved, or is this the old Dairy Road?
When you say improved, what do you mean?
Well, maybe I'm showing my age, and Director Molina would maybe know that. I'm just saying, right now, it's like a major 4-lane
Yeah.
road.
Okay. I think I can answer your question. the way the roadway exists now is pretty much the way it existed at the time of the accident.
Thank you for answering my question. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Member Cook. Member Lee.
Thank you. Hi. Did you say earlier that there was mediation done and parties came to some kind of agreement?
Yes, we had a settlement, not a settlement, we had a mediation in November. Came into an agreement in principle, fully aware that our offer would be subject to council approval, fully aware that any offer by the state would be subject to legislative approval. But there was a trial date of February 2nd, 2026. So, yeah.
So if we come to an agreement today, agree to your proposal today, that would avoid having to go to court, to trial?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Chair Lee. Any other members have any questions that they want to ask of the administration in open session? Seeing none, the chair will entertain a motion to convene an executive meeting in accordance with Section 92-5A4 Hawaii Revised Statutes to consult with legal counsel on questions and issues pertaining to the powers, duties, privileges, immunities, and liabilities of the county, the council, and the committee. And Section 92-5A8 Hawaii Revised Statutes to deliberate or make a decision upon a matter that requires the consideration of information that must be kept confidential pursuant to a state or federal law or a court order.
Second.
So motion made by Member Hodgins and seconded by Chair Lee. I have a motion on the floor to enter into executive session. Any further discussion? Seeing none, Before we take that vote, I'd like to recognize Member Yukilei Sugimura.
Thank you, Chair. I made it home to Kula. Ready to vote.
Thank you. Okay, so we have a motion on the floor to go into executive session for resolution 25-214. All in favor of the motion, please say aye. All opposed, nay. Motion carries. For the record, the following personnel will be attending the executive session. Myself, Committee Chair Kaunai Batungan, Committee Vice Chair Nohelani Hodgins, Council Member Tom Cook, Council Chair Alice Lee, Council Member Keani Rollins Fernandez, Council Member Shane Senensi, Council Member Yukilei Sugimura, Office of Council Services Staff Peter Hanano, Legislative Attorney, and Maria Leon, Committee Secretary. May I please ask Corporation Counsel to state who from the Department of the Corporation Counsel or Administration will be in the executive session and your titles, please.
Thank you, Chair. This is Thomas Colby. I'm the staff attorney for this particular committee, and so I would request that I be included in the executive session, as well as Glenn Pasquale and Christy Tarnstrom, who is also present, and the litigation supervisor. Okay. Oh, and Jordan Molina for the department.
Thank you. Staff, is there anybody else that we should be recognizing? Okay. With that, at this time, the chair would like to call for a 10-minute recess to 2:07 p.m. We will convene in an executive meeting. This meeting of the Government Relations, Ethics, and Transparency Committee is now in recess.